All right, guys, we're on the mobile barbershop here. I'm about to show you guys how to do a crisp hairline. It's my man. What's up, bro? You just waking up? Yeah, you on video? What's up? You doing good? Y'all gonna see what I see. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do a nice sharp hairline using the Gold Effects clipper. Not zero gap. It's just regular. It's just regular. Not zero gap, not manipulated, nothing like that. So I want y'all to, I'm gonna teach y'all how to do that in real time. Got my man here. You're gonna see the whole. I'm gonna actually show y'all the whole haircut. I'm gonna teach y'all a few things today. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do a really efficient and quick temp fade. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a nice hairline. As you can see, he's kind of woofing right now. It's been a couple weeks, but it's all good. We're gonna get him right. You know what I mean? So, all right. Now, first thing, comb the hair. The way that, the waves are going with the grain. Because we're doing basically like a wave haircut. A low wave haircut. More like a 1A. But we'll get to that. When I come back, the hairline will be done. No. Speed this up real quick. I only sped it up because the main thing I want to show you guys is actually how to do a really good sharp hairline without pushing them back, without using dyes and enhancements, which you guys, I swear, if you use enhancements on all your haircuts and dye on all your haircuts, you can't cut hair. Sorry. If you don't agree with me, well, ask somebody that comes to me and see if they'll sit in your chair, and then when they wash their hair out, it comes out looking dull and they don't got a sharp hairline. Versus getting in my chair and I line their natural hair up and it looks real sharp for about a week and a half. I'm gonna show you how I do that too. I'm just doing a temp fade on him real quick here. I used this guy because he has a weak hairline a little bit in the front and the corners. It makes it better for me to illustrate how to give a sharp hairline if the hairline's not perfect. Anybody can give a good hairline. It's like a 16-year-old kid with a full hairline, or a guy that has just a juvenile hairline. But somebody who has, a more mature hairline, you got to know how to make it sharp still without pushing them back. Now, I'm just touching stuff up a little bit. Now, what I do is I like to spray. Once I have the haircut pretty much done, I'll go ahead and spray this hairspray on. And I'll smooth it down. I'll comb it down and get it to lay. Because once I get it to lay and it dries, it's going to be real easy to do that hairline. But see how I'm using the comb? I'm combing it down away from the hairline. But one of the other keys is, as far as saving time, as I'm laying this down and combing it, as you're going to see, I'm going to touch up any little imperfections in the haircut while this is drying. That way, by the time I'm done doing my little touch-ups, I can get right into the hairline. The hairspray is dry completely, and I can get a nice sharp line and get a little bit of an ash line too. Not no crazy one, but a decent ash line so it looks even sharper. So we're doing that. All right. See, I'm touching it up real quick. Just a little touch up before I throw the hairline on there. See, I'm spinning them around. Looking for any imperfections or anything I can make it look a little better. Prepping for the hairline is the most important part. You got to lay the hair down.
All right, yeah. I'm going to show you how to do this line.
The better the haircut is,
I'm going to show you
better the lineup's going to be.
Once this finishes drying. Because that's the key. I like to let the spritz dry a little bit. Just so I can,
dust them off. That's important. Make sure you dust them off real good.
The haircut's done.
One thing
I tell people all the time is the better the haircut is, the better the lineup's going to look. So I always start in the back because for some reason the neck always dries first. So I just hit it. Straight up. Quick. Boom. See that? See how sharp that come out? Boom. Come around the ear. That's what I like about the Gold Effects is that because it's already skeletoned out, I can go behind the ear real easily. I'm using my corners. See, I'm using my corners just to go around like that. Bang. See how clean that looks? Boom. Now you come around here. Make a line right here. Okay. Right here. And then what we do is we take this and connect it with this. It's the easiest way to make a nice little, see that? Coming right around. I'm using my edge, I'm using my corner. See how quick that was? Now I just clean it up. Simple. Now we're going from here to here. Go right where it starts. Hit it, pull. Hit it, pull. Now go right. Now see I'm going. I see I'm looking where his line's starting to get a little weak, and that's why I stop my line right there, right where it's getting a little weak, a little past there, so I can connect it. We'll get to that in a minute. Now I'm doing the other side. Do the same exact thing. Hit it. Don't be afraid to move the ear. The ear it's all cartilage. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Go around the ear. And the thing about it is you don't have to press hard. The clipper does the job for you. See how sharp that came out? Clean it up around there. See? Boom. Same thing over here. Now what we want to do is I want to kind of look and see where that line's at. And that's where I want to create my line over here. Same thing. Boom. Hit the line right there. Hit your little line right here. There's not really a whole lot of hair there, but you can see it. And you know what you're doing? Is connecting it. Coming around and connecting it. And then I do the reverse. The other corner. These are my corners. Now clean it up. See how fast that was? Same thing. Hit it right where it starts there. Go up there just a little bit past. So the line comes out sharp. Boom. See that? Now, those are even. Now this is the trick here. We're going to try to make this look straight without pushing this hairline back. What I like to do is I like to make a line right in the center here. Just a little guideline just to see where I'm at. And decide where the weakest part of the line is. What's the high side? I'm deciding that this is the high side. So we're going to go from here. And connect. Not pressing all hard. The clippers aren't extra sharp. They're not hot. They don't feel hot yet, do they? I ain't been cutting your hair. I ain't been lining you up more than a couple minutes yet. Notice how I'm going? I'm kind of like working my way over without pushing it back. I'm still making it sharp. See that? And I connect it. Boom. See how sharp that came out? Don't even look like it was weak over there. That side looks like it's solid. It's like almost like a magic trick. You're just trying to make the line look solid without pushing his own hairline all the way back. Same thing. I start where I started my line over here. Work my way over. Stand right outside where the hair is growing. Notice I'm stretching the skin a little bit. That gives you a crisper line too. We ain't got to overdo the clipper work because we're going to come back around with the razor anyway. Boom. Look at that.
Yeah, crazy.
Super sharp.
All right.
Super sharp. Super sharp. I didn't even throw the razor on that joint yet. The razor is what actually puts it to a whole nother level. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. What I do is, see, I'm not like the typical barber. I learned how to cut hair in the penitentiary. So one thing we used to always do was just a freehand razor. I'll show y'all a little bit what that is. It's pretty cool, actually. We're just using this.
Get my whole haircut with that.
Right. So this is what's cool about it. See how that curves right there? You can actually stretch the skin, curve the blade just to match that. And look at that. See how extra hair is coming off that the clipper didn't get? That's why the hairlines last longer. Look, man, I'm no cap. Don't my hairlines last longer than other people's?
Yeah.
They be in there because I hit the razor on it.
Yeah, no doubt.
because you're really getting that hair. I'm just going here, same thing. Going up there, cleaning all the little hairs I couldn't get. Doing the same thing here. Working my way over. Always stretching the skin. This takes some getting used to. Look how I'm holding it. Holding it up between my middle finger and my thumb, and I'm using my pointer finger to bend it. Because when you bend it, now you're not using the corners. You're just basically using the round part, so you're not going to cut them. That's how I keep from cutting people. Did I ever cut you before, bro?
No.
I never will. Then I start where I left off, right here in the middle here. Same thing. Stretch it. Get all that. Look at all that hair is coming off. I use them clippers. Those are Gold Effects. Those are really good clippers. They cut really sharp. But nothing comes out sharper than a razor. I don't care what kind of clippers you got. That's why these guys want to cheat or try to cheat and zero gap their clippers, trying to achieve these sharp lines. But all you're doing is cutting the client and not the hair. You want to cut the hair, not the client. Stop cutting people. Same thing over here. Now, see, I bend it a little differently because it's a different hand. So I do it. I go same thumb and middle finger, but I do like this. I'm just kind of like curving it and going around, stretching the skin. You can't even barely feel it, right?
No.
Notice the angle. I'm angling it like that. I'm not going straight up and down. I'm not going flat. Just kind of angling it just a little bit. I'm just cutting. It comes out real sharp. Dust them off. Boop, boop. And that is how you achieve a very sharp hairline. I don't got no enhancements on here. Y'all watch the whole thing. I ain't throw no dye in his hair, nothing like that. But look, he got a sharp hairline. And when he washes his hair, guess what? It's still going to be sharp.
Right.
You put dye in his hair. Once they wash their hair, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is what real barbers do. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for the hairline tutorial. And I'm out.
You keep saying I'm the one you wanna, even after knowing all the women and I